Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy C Pims here. I'm back. Well, needless to say, I guess while I was flipping through my footage for this video, I guess I ended up deleting my intro on accident. So that's why I'm filming another intro right now. This is, probably a week later from when I actually filmed this video. So as you can tell, that's why I have different clothes on and all that sorts of stuff. But yeah, anyways, this video is going to be basically just a channel update video, kind of let you guys know what's been going on with the Maxima, future plans for my channel, and probably also some future plans that I have for the Maxima, and just kind of give you guys an update all around in general. So, but before that, before this video actually starts, I kind of want to just give you guys a rundown on where I've been the last few months as to why I haven't uploaded any new content, and all that. Needless to say, of last year in like mid-December, I ended up having surgery on my right shoulder. It got to the point for me where it was affecting me day to day, in my daily life, where I was constantly dealing with some sort of pain in my shoulder. Needless to say, I ended up having it checked out, and I ended up having a small tear, or I should say, kind of a slight tear in my posterior labrum. And for those of you guys who don't know what posterior labrum is, it's basically the labrum in the back of your shoulder. I ended up having a tear in that, so I ended up having surgery to get it fixed, and that put me out for quite a while. I mean, I'm back to doing all the normal stuff that I used to do before my surgery. I'm back to doing all that. I'm feeling really good. The shoulder's been feeling great. I literally almost have zero to no pain. I mean, I have a little bit of, sharp pains here and there, when I'm working out and stuff, kind of first initial movements and all of that. But for the most part, as far as the back part of my shoulder where I was having my pain, that's pretty much gone. I almost have no pain. I mean, it's obviously sore, and I'm obviously, kind of ripping away some scar tissue and all that. But for the most part, I'm pretty much back to being 100% with my right shoulder. So with that being said, that's basically why I haven't uploaded in a few months. Like I said, I've been back to doing all the normal stuff for a little bit now. Needless to say, I didn't want to, take out the camera and jump on and start filming me looking, all gimpy, with my shoulder and being able to film with one arm and all that. I just decided to just give it a break, and just let the camera chill for a bit. So that's kind of what's been going on with that. So yeah. Also, I know this is gonna sound kind of crazy, especially with everything going on right now with this whole coronavirus and all that stuff. I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. Cheers to 2020. And I know you guys are probably sitting there as you're watching this video, you're probably like, "Are you serious? You're seriously saying that right now?" But hey, since I haven't been on in a few months, I gotta say it. Gotta put it out there. So Happy New Year to everybody. Like I said, cheers to 2020. Hopefully everyone is having a good one. Hopefully everyone is staying safe as of right now, especially with this whole coronavirus thing that's going on. I mean, just kind of crazy, kind of chaotic right now with what's going on. But hey, like I said, hopefully everyone's staying safe and all of that. Just wanted to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to everybody for 150 subscribers. Well, I think it's actually over 150 subscribers now. But anyways, I want to say a huge thank you and shout out to all you guys who have subscribed to my channel so far. I definitely appreciate it. It means a lot more than you guys know. It's just kind of crazy to think that, over 150 people would be even interested in watching my videos. And, it's just crazy. It's awesome. And I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys who have, subscribed and who continue watching my content and all of that. Also, thank you and huge shout out to everyone who likes my videos, who comments, and, who subscribes, obviously, to my channel. I appreciate it. It means a ton to me. And like I said, I haven't been on in a few months, so just kind of want to ramble on a little bit before I actually get into this video as far as, the channel update. So huge thank you to everybody, and to the new viewers. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button, and along with that, hit the notification bell. That way you can get notified for when I upload new videos. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll right into the channel update video. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and start off by talking about the Maxima first, considering that's kind of what my channel is based on, is the Maxima. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Basically, not a whole lot has changed with it. Although I am really enjoying and loving the new wheel and tire setup I have on this thing, man, it's a total difference. And now having it for as long as I have, which I mean, it's been, I want to say 3.5, 4 months, I think. The video before that, when I did a little edit of the Maxima showing the new look, since that point, I've had them, and I just love the way this thing rides now. It rides totally different, it rides way better, and I definitely am stoked that I decided to up the wheel and tire size because, like I said, it just rides way better, and I just love the feeling of how it drives more with that setup. That video that you guys saw when I installed the new fuel components, as I like to call them, you know, I installed the new fuel pump, I installed the new fuel filter, also along with the fuel sending unit, all that. When I installed all that, you know, I was thinking it would fix the issue I was having with my gas gauge, and unfortunately it did not. Unfortunately, I am still dealing with that gas gauge issue. Now, I think what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to probably take my gauge cluster out, and there's motors, little tiny motors behind your gauge cluster. Those tend to go bad, which therefore gives you inaccurate readings on, basically, like in my case, my gas and how much gas I actually have. So yeah, so needless to say, I'm gonna have to figure out something with that. I'm gonna have to, like I said, most likely take my cluster out, take it somewhere, and have them replace the motors behind the cluster, and hopefully that fixes the issue. So that's kind of something I'm gonna have to do here. I would like to say pretty soon, but I mean, as of right now, I'm basically just trying to keep my gas tank filled up to a certain point. That way I just know I'm good on gas, kind of, to just drive around and not really go too far. So yeah, but besides that, I mean, the Maxima's been running great. Just trying to stay up with maintenance and all that stuff, and just keep everything kind of, you know, as I like to say, up to date and kind of topped off, and just make sure everything's solid, basically. Also, real quick, because I never filmed it for you guys, real quick, what I ended up doing is I ended up actually replacing the valve covers and the valve cover gaskets on this thing. Also, I ended up installing new spark plugs and 2 new ignition coil packs on this thing. Believe me, I would have loved to film that for you guys, but it was actually, I think I did it a few weeks before my surgery, and I just wanted to get it done. That way, you know, it was done, it was over, and I didn't really feel like dealing with the camera and having to film all that. Plus, it took me literally like over a 3-day span of doing it. Basically, because since for the rear valve cover, I had to take the intake manifold off, and to get to the rear spark plugs as well. Let's just say I'm bummed I didn't film it for you guys, but like I said, I just was trying to get it done and just knock it out. That way it was totally good. But let me go ahead and actually show you guys that. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to see, but I'll go ahead and show you guys kind of what it looks like. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys. As far as the valve covers go, I mean, you guys probably can't even really tell a difference, but there are new valve covers on here. As you guys can see, as you can tell, some kind of new hardware where the bolts would go in for your just your valve cover in general, you know, that covers over the motor. Those are new holes for that. And yeah, also here you guys can see the new ignition coils that I had put in. I ended up only putting 2 in because this one right here I ended up replacing a while ago. I mean, I think I even did that before I started my channel, to be honest. But yeah, so I ended up replacing this one. So all I did, I ended up getting 2 more new ones for this one and this one right here, as you guys can kind of see. So I ended up getting 2 new ones for up here. I am gonna end up doing the 3 ignition coils in the back at some point, but I mean, I know I could have done it when I replaced both valve covers and everything, but these things are, I wouldn't say that they're expensive, but they're also not cheap. So at the time, I didn't want to spend too much money considering I was getting the valve covers as well as the new spark plugs and everything. So I just decided to hold off. Plus, I mean, it's been running good. And if you guys are wondering, this is just the model number of the it's just the model number of the ignition coil, like what it is, and like I said, the model number and all that just is made in Japan. So that's good because it's pretty much OEM replacement exactly. And as to why I replaced the ignition coils, I ended up doing that because I kept having random misfires on certain cylinders, and it was mainly from the front cylinders 1, 3, and 5 is what it is on the front. Cylinders 1, 3, and 5 on the front, and then on the back it's 2, 4, and 6. So I was having random misfires on the front, so that's why I ended up doing that. I haven't had any issues with the rear, but yeah, and I had replaced my spark plugs when I had first got the car, so they were. And since that point, it had been a little over 20,000 miles, so I just decided to do it just to have fresh new everything. And like I said, the car's been running great. I haven't had any misfiring issues since I replaced the ignition coils on the front. So yeah, that's been great. And like I said, it's been running pretty dang good. Also, as you guys may have noticed, I did end up putting my stock intake back on the Maxima. Now, needless to say, I was having issues with my Weapon R short ram intake that I have, and let me just say I ended up going through 3 of those stupid plastic MAF adapters that go between your MAF and then that obviously connects with your filter. So basically you have your MAF, you have the MAF adapter, and then you have the ring part that actually where your filter sits on. Needless to say, I went through 3 of those freaking things, and let me tell you guys from experience, if you guys are buying an intake, short ram intake, or just a cold air intake, if you have those plastic MAF adapters, do yourself a favor and see if you can find an aluminum one, because let me tell you, you guys are gonna thank me later because you won't be dealing with headaches like I did. And since those things kept breaking, what would happen is, I mean, my car would practically like lean out and it would practically stall because that was broken, and then obviously my filter wasn't sitting on correctly, so too much air being shoved into the motor, and obviously the ECU and my MAF sensor kind of freaked out, and it would literally almost stall itself. So yeah, needless to say, that's why the stock airbox, stock intake is back in the Maxima. I'm planning to get an aluminum MAF adapter here soon, probably. I'm not really too concerned about it. I've just been driving the car. That's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover with you guys and kind of get you guys up to date on the Maxima. Alrighty, you guys. So let's go ahead and give you guys a channel update. Now, as you guys saw previously in the video, I had talked about my channel hitting 150 subscribers. We have hit 150 subscribers on my channel, and I know that's probably nothing compared to a lot of people on YouTube. I mean, it's hardly anything. But hey, for me being a smaller channel, obviously, it's awesome to see 150 subscribers, because at least for me at that point, seeing that 150 people have subscribed to my channel, at that point it's kind of like, you know, I put it into perspective, like, whoa, like there's people out there who are willing to watch my videos, who find my channel interesting, who maybe have learned something from my videos, you know, and who are just interested in watching my channel altogether. You know, it's pretty awesome to think about that and put that into perspective, you know, that, hey, there are people out there who, you know, are enjoying my content, and it's just awesome. It's just really awesome, you know, to think and kind of soak that in and just like, dang, you know. And like I said, obviously 150 subscribers is nothing. I want to keep growing. I want to keep expanding, and I want to keep bettering my content. I want to keep bettering myself as far as, you know, creating content going forward. I want to try and better, you know, the videos from my past videos. You know, I want to better my channel all around as a whole. Now what I want to go ahead and do is tell you guys what videos are the hottest on my channel. And now when I mean hottest videos on my channel, I mean the videos that are getting the most views, that have the most engagement as far as likes, comments, and dislikes, all of that. I want to go ahead and tell you guys about those. I think it's pretty cool, you know, you guys, that way you guys can see what videos are doing the best. And hey, if you haven't seen them, if you're new to my channel, you guys can go check them out and see what you guys think. I'm on the YouTube Creator Studio app right now. So in this order, it goes from newest to oldest video. So first video, we've got how to adjust ride height on coilovers video. I've got how to install Weapon R short RAM intake on Nissan Maxima. We've got Maxima gets new fog lights video. Next, this was a fun video for me because the car was such a rare car that you don't really see it often at all, and we didn't get it here in the United States, so it's one of those things that has to be imported, which is awesome to see. It's the 1984 R30 Nissan Skyline video that I did. Last but not least, the most viewed video on my channel, and I guess you could say this is also the hottest video on my channel, is the video I have called Mod List. Now what I want to go ahead and do is talk about possibly some changes to my channel, and I also want to talk about future plans for my channel and what you guys can expect from my channel moving forward. Basically, it's real simple for me. Mainly what I'm focusing on is just pushing out more content. I want to push out more content. I want to pump out more videos for you guys. And that's my goal for this year of 2020, actually, is just to push out more content, just keep filming and keep putting stuff out there for you guys to view, and just kind of see what I can make happen with my channel this year. Along with that, I want to try and just better myself as a content creator. I want to better my channel all around. Also, and I know I've said this in previous videos, and I know you guys are probably like, dude, like, you've said this multiple times, and yes, I know, but I really, really am going to try to bring golf vlogs back. Now, and I know I've also said this in previous videos, there's going to be times I'm going to go out and play golf and I'm not going to want to film. I'm just going to go out and I'm going to want to, you know, enjoy playing golf and just, you know, relax and just have a good time playing golf. You know, there are going to be times that's going to happen. I'm not going to film every time I'm out golfing, but I'm really going to try to film golf vlogs as much as I can and just make a point of making it happen, actually, is what the real goal is. So stay on the lookout for those, and I actually got a pretty good reason as to why those are coming back, but I'm not going to spoil it because you guys are just going to have to watch that when I upload a new golf vlog. And I think you guys are going to be pretty stoked if you like watching my golf vlogs on my channel. And if you're into golf in general, I think you guys are going to like that surprise. Along with that, what I would like to do as well is, I think I know I talked about it once before, but I would like to also start creating some podcast style type of videos. And I have one, and it's about my, you know, experience going through school, as far as, you know, going, you know, to a public school for school, and kind of how I thought it was a joke and all that shenanigans, which we don't have to talk about. You can actually go watch the video that I have on it. But like certain topics like that, like I'd like to pick a topic and kind of give my opinion and, you know, just talk about it and just kind of have like a podcast style type of video. You know, that's what I want to try and include more of as well. Also, you guys can expect more videos on the Maxima. Now, I don't know how much, or I should say, you know, how many videos I'm going to put out with it, because I'm kind of at the point right now with this thing where I'm trying to not throw a lot of money into it, because I mean I've already thrown a lot of money into it as it is. But I'm trying to really just not do that and just drive it and enjoy it how it is right now. But there are some things that still need to be done that I'm not happy with, that just need to be addressed and they need to be fixed. So I'm still going to be putting out videos with the Maxima, and yeah, so you could be looking forward to that. Also, I like to start, if I can, and if I just set out and do it, I would like to start including like featured videos, I guess you could say, like where I feature someone's car on my channel, maybe where I try and do, like a little short film style edit or something like that. I'd like to start including that as well. I know I've done a couple of them, but I'd like to start including those more into my channel. Because it's just something that brings more variety to my channel, and just it's definitely something kind of cool that I like doing as well. Alrighty, you guys, well, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I think I covered everything that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Also, sorry if it was a lot of me talking and me blabbing on and all of that. Sorry about that. But I really like putting out these videos because you guys as viewers, I think it's kind of cool for you guys to see kind of what I'm thinking, and kind of you guys can get an idea of what I'm going to be putting out and what you guys can kind of expect as far as the content I put out. If you did enjoy watching this video, please go ahead, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really helps me out. It lets me know what you guys are enjoying on my channel. Also, if you are a new viewer, go ahead, smash that subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon. That way you can get notified for when I upload new videos. And after that, go ahead, down in the description, check out my social medias in the description. I got personal Instagram, I got my photography Instagram. Go ahead, check those out. And with that being said, it's your boy C Pims. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.